2. 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, I'm Lena Taylor.
I'm David Green.
And we're with David Green and Associates, and we're back again this week answering some of your real estate questions and just giving some general tips. So David, what I think we should talk about this week is, the market is picking up, it's back in full swing, people are getting their homes on the market to sell, and things are selling really quickly. And we just want to talk about some general tips or guidelines that we give our sellers when they're going to have a showing, because not only is it important to do everything leading up to getting the home listed, but when you get told like, hey, somebody's coming to look at the house today, you need to make sure some things are done, because something little could blow that buyer, and that might be the buyer.
Okay.
So let's give, what would you say are let's give people like 5 general rules of thumb, or things you need to make sure are done before showing a home. Okay.
So, you don't want to get a call from me or text from me or Lena and say, hey, somebody wants to see your house today in a couple hours. Is that okay? Like, well, oh no, I need to do this, that, the other. So things that you need to do just on a daily basis, okay? And they may sound like, oh, well, yeah, I should do that, duh. But yes, but as a reminder, always make beds. Always pick up your clothes from either the floor in your room, laundry room, whatever. Just pick your clothes, keep your clothes up. Closets, keep those closets clean, especially if you have teenagers and little kids, try to keep them clean. Always make sure dishes and things of that nature are put away. Go ahead and put them in the dishwasher, as opposed to even just sometimes leaving them in the sink. If you have pets, make sure there are no landmines in the backyard. That can be a turnoff to a lot of individual folks. And just on a regular basis, make sure you keep the house vacuumed and or swept up. Again, if you have pets, pets have hair and things like that, and they shed. So those things you should be doing pretty much on a regular basis.
Also, if you have pets, make sure that they're secured.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody wants to walk in and get bit by a dog.
Yes, or if you have a cat or whatever, just make sure that you have some kind of verbiage or something written to where that showing agent knows, hey, make sure that cat does not get outside, or make sure the little dog does not get outside, something like that as well. Yes.
How about also make sure food is put up?
Yes, always make sure food's put up. I know this is going to sound strange. I've shown houses before, and folks leave meat out to defrost or whatever. And so, again, you want to give the best presentation of your home as possible. And every little thing matters. And so, even on a situation like that, try to put it in the refrigerator the night before so that it can defrost over the next 20 hours or so.
So if you're gonna have your house shown, the basics are make sure dishes are put away, countertops are cleaned off, beds are made, laundry put away, and your pets are cleaned up after.
Yes, and then to piggyback with that, make sure you maintain that yard front and back. It's not like you have to put down fresh straw once a week, but you need to keep that grass, especially in the spring and summertime. Keep that grass cut. Keep the porches swept or blown off, driveways clear as well. Again, to give the best presentation possible.
And would you say we're in a seller's market right now or a buyer's market?
Well, we listed 3 different homes in the last week, and they all have gone under contract. 1 in 1 day, the other 2 in just a couple of days. It is a strong seller's market. So if you're thinking now is the time, yes, now is the time. Get it on the market. Prior to Masters is fine. There are still people looking at homes today. It's raining today on this Monday, and yet I'm going to be showing some houses this afternoon. So if you're ready, now is the time to get it on the market.
So even though it's seller's market, you still want to make sure that your house is in that good showing condition, because you never want to blow that first impression with the buyer who sometimes just can't see past some of those little things.
That's correct. And another thing, you maximize your value. It gives a buyer, even little things, you'd be surprised at what a buyer may say about the condition of a home based on just some cosmetic issues. So when those things are always taken care of and done, it gives that buyer a better feeling and less to negotiate.
And I think as a listing agent, when you follow up with the showing agent, one of the worst things you can hear back is the house was dirty.
Dirty, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. We
You
hate
just
that.
hate hearing
yes.
that.
I mean, I'm honest with my sellers when I get
Yeah.
that feedback from other agents, and then I'm honest with other agents. Say, hey, my buyer was kind of turned off by the unkeptness of the house. So yes.
And if you have kids, like I have 2 small kids, so I understand how hard it is to keep things cleaned up. But again, that's why we give you all these tips about what you need to do
Yes.
prior to leading up and then that first week on the market. So hopefully you go under contract in a week and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly. That's
So,
right. That's right. Yep.
So that's our goal, to help
Yep.
you get it sold quickly.
Exactly.
So if you have any more questions, please drop them on our Facebook page. You can comment on this video and we'll keep answering them for you.
Sounds good. See ya.